Something is definitely wrong somewhere. I don't mean to be a bearer of bad tales, but good morning, trenches. Please help me tag who you can tag in the comment section. If APC can send an Ali Modu Sheriff, someone who has been accused of being linked with terrorism over and over again, they can send him to a national telly to go and speak against the Peter Obi. Something is definitely wrong somewhere. And I'm going to say this one time: if you are a Nigerian, you are a Nigerian, both home and abroad, you should be worried. You should be fidgeting. You should be scared. Yeah, you don't know him. I don't want to shout. You remember Chibok girls? Oh yes, when they kidnapped the Chibok girls. You see this man, yeah, his name was mentioned. Not by a Nigerian, but by this man right here. Yes, this man was one of the negotiators for the release of Chibok girls. He said that his people, the people he was talking to, top politicians that are close to the Boko Haram, those who actually, you know, I'm going to put the article up here. And he mentioned the former governor. Guess the former governor. Guess now, Ali Modu Sheriff. You know, when person they tell you, say, oh, person when they talk to get level to the people, don't worry, you know the politicians, we see the person here. That is the same person going on TV to talk about Peter Obi. These guys are so scared insecurity might end if Peter Obi comes in. They are so scared. For them to send an Ali Modu Sheriff in a same country, this man will be in jail in a same country. What's the name of this EFCC chairman? He will be roasting his brokers day and night. But no, he would rather carry me. He would rather carry me. This man, two-time governor of Bornu State, was alleged to have mismanaged 300 billion. When you talk about the insecurity in the north, these are the people that should be grieved. Sorrow. I saw the interview yesterday. A shock. I would prefer a Sheikh Gumi over this man. Nah, Nigeria is not a real place. That's what I tell you again. If you are a Nigerian right now in 2026, you are watching an Ali Modu Sheriff, you should be worried. You should be scared. The Desiani posting is corrupt. You know Desiani, this woman now, and even if you can do it, we don't understand. Desiani money touching hand, 450 million. But you keep seeing that, oh, they investigated, no conviction. That is the problem of Nigeria, because these people don't get convicted, the crimes repeat in a circle. And tomorrow they become our heroes. Look at Ali Modu Sheriff in television, they're supposed to wipe a cord. I'm in a public space. I'm disgusted. In fact, if I did not have confidence in Peter Obi before, now I know there's something there these people are desperately chasing. You too. In fact, if you not get belief before, now you're supposed to body. Because if Ali Modu Sheriff can be granted an interview, we are close. Hopefully, Arewa youth, we have their voices and explain Ali Modu Sheriff to us. Somebody say we move. I'm not talking about the PDP or no. I just scatter PDP. Oh, PDP governors will tell you. Even young friends, they shock saying the television, they talk about Obi. This bunch of dingbats. These are people that should be incarcerated. These are not humans that should walk among us. When you talk about the crisis we face, you want to trace down to the roots. These are people that should not go free. I can't even believe I have to come outside to make this video. I have to come outside from inside, because if an Ali Modu Sheriff can be restless enough to go to the telly,
the irresponsibility of the political elite by cashing in on this poverty. We all know what started Boko Haram. Everybody knows. It was started in Bornu by the then Bornu governor, Ali Sharif. He is still roaming the streets freely. Yes. When Yusuf was caught alive, who created it? The ECOMOG. Who created the ECOMOG? We have to look at the root cause in order to find a solution. The root cause of that problem, as we know it today, is Ali Sharif. He used them for his own political machinery. He armed them as his political thugs. He even made one of them a commissioner. But they became too powerful. And they had no option but to try an elimination, which was not possible, and which we are all paying for. The military came in and they cashed in. And they have turned the Northeast into a cash cow. Military jumbo budgets, unaccounted for. I remember Jonathan was spending 2 billion naira every day on security.
Who started the Boko Haram crisis in Bornu State? A governor, Modu Ali Sharif, addressed the press and attempted to insult the collective intelligence and memory of Nigerians by denying any links with the dangerous, dreaded Boko Haram sect. I did reply him, and I'm expecting him to sue me, because he said he wanted to sue an Australian. You don't need to go to Australia. What you are looking for in Sokoto is in the pocket of your Sokoto. I'm ready to join issues with him, because not only did he sponsor that organization by providing funds for them, in 2003, he had a deal with the Boko Haram sect to get him to win the election. And if he won his re-election, he will compensate the organization. When he won that election, he appointed Alhaji Bugu Foyle as the Commissioner for Religious Affairs to implement Sharia in that state. When the man attended the first Executive Council meeting, he discovered that they were all talking about contracts and how to steal money. So he went back to the camp, the Boko Haram camp, and said, "Where you send me to is Gida Barawi, the house of thieves. I can no longer be part of them." So he was asked to resign, and that was how Foyle resigned from the government of Mutu Sharif. So to say that you don't know them is the greatest lie. I was just reminded this morning by somebody from Bornu State that something was missing in my press statement. That in 2013, 2012, October 10, Alhaji Mutu Sharif was arrested in Cameroon on grounds of his Boko Haram connection. But the government here pleaded with the Cameroonian authorities to release him, because he's a big man here. He cannot be arrested. A special envoy of President Goodluck Jonathan, Reverend Stephen Singh Davis, told the whole world that Alhaji Sharif, the former chief of army staff, Jerika, and some senior officials of the Central Bank of Nigeria have been funding the Boko Haram sect. Up till now, the government has not reacted to this very important information. So when you are looking for the sponsors of Boko Haram, I think we now know where they are. But what is very disturbing is the fact that currently Nigerian soldiers are refusing to fight. A part of Nigeria has been annexed by the Boko Haram sect, and they have named the place the Caliphate Republic. Not less than 10,000 Nigerians are in Cameroon as refugees. They've left their homes, and we want APC to stop politicizing the Boko Haram menace. What is required on the part of all of us is to unite and fight this dangerous phenomenon.